Oh,
Oh, hello there.
shut up.
Oh, hello there.
Again. Shut up. Okay, so hello, welcome to my absolutely beautiful motherfucking face. I am Sir Bambi, hello, and I thought I'd come back early because I was just sitting on my bed, you know, just relaxed, calm and composed after watching that beautiful, beautiful display against Arsenal. We just have to shit us in every time, don't we? Every single time. Whilst I was doing that, and about to cry myself to sleep watching videos of Chow Chewy, I came across this title.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh,
I knew I had to say something about it because it's just, oh my god, the video is actually just so pathetic and just all for the wrong reasons, so let's talk about it. So, are Liverpool bad champions? That's what we've been hearing everywhere, literally everywhere, and I don't really get it. Yeah, they're having a few bad games. I mean, that's kind of what happens when you lose your main centre-back. Two main centre-backs. But I think the question more stands on the part of how well they were doing before and what they were considered before, and now what they are because of all the crap that's happened. So we'll do it from the facts of what Lawrence and I think it's Adam, I don't like him anyway, said in the kickoff, and the few things that they said. So I'm just going to go through those points. So Roy Keane has called out Klopp way too many times this season because of how sloppy Liverpool are being. Right. I'll come out and say it. Liverpool are playing complete and utter shit. I swear to God, Alisson has just turned from one of the best goalkeepers in the world to the next Karius, and it's a weird scenery to watch. But at the same time, just kind of funny. You just kind of watch it and you see that, like he was some kind of gorilla, and you kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, just want to laugh. That was. in all seriousness, so are Liverpool bad champions? Personally, no. They're not bad champions. They're unlucky champions, I'd say. I know that everyone's probably been hearing this from deluded Liverpool fans for fucking ages, and I get it, but you can't lie, they have been quite unlucky. Van Dijk was used as a local fucking ham, basically. He was used as ham. Just knocked over and spat out by Jordan Pickford. It was a disgusting tackle, and one that really should have been taken a look at after the game. It was absolutely appalling, and probably one of the worst VAR decisions I have ever seen. And Jesus Christ, I've just seen that Cooper one. Just seen the Cooper penalty, and I still believe that was one of the worst ones. It was just, wow. But like, if you've seen the kickoff version of it, not the Roy Keane one, I want to talk about the kickoff one because Jesus Christ, it was metal. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to watch it. It was wow, it was an interesting game. Very, very interesting video to watch. And it was basically just Lawrence and Adam bickering over are Liverpool unlucky or are they just terrible? And obviously I'm on Lawrence's side because Adam sent very much like a bit of a knob in the things that he was trying to prove. He was basically just trying to prove that Liverpool are terrible champions and that they weren't one of the best in the Premier League, which I would say that they were back in 1920. They were an unstoppable force. Until Watford came around and beat them, they were looking to be invincibles. And not like the Arsenal kind where they drew 16 times. No. They were going to win almost all of their games. It was ridiculous. They were just on the form of their lives. They were not letting any goals in, and they were just hammering in them left, right and centre. And I'm not even joking, left, right and centre. I mean, did you see that Mo Salah one against Chelsea? And I think because just now of how hard they fell and just everyone on about how good they were. I think a lot of people have now captivated on this and just kind of hated. And I mean, what were you expecting? Of course they were gonna. Have you seen the toxicity nowadays? I have seen so many tweets of like Man U fans. I've seen them all celebrating the fact that they've won the title in January. I've seen Liverpool fans celebrating it after the 7-0 win at Crystal Palace. Don't get me wrong, I was one of them who were like, okay, they might actually do something here, but shut up. But like in terms of like how hard they felt, I think that's why everyone's saying that they are bad champions, and they're not. They're not like Man United's Moisey. No, they're not Chelsea. No, they're probably going to get to top 4 when one of their main defenders come back in. As soon as that happens, they'll be on form again. They'll probably win the next few games. They'll probably get top 4. I can literally promise you that for a fact. They will get in the top 4 this season, but they're just not. Every single champion don't do very well the next season. I mean, after Man City after the 18-19 season, did they do as well as 19-20? No, they didn't. And It's that kind of thing. As soon as you become a champion, you will not be amazing straight away. And Liverpool weren't. I mean, they struggled against us. They got battered 7-2 in Aston Villa. They drew to Everton. It was not looking good for them. It really wasn't. They were not looking to be champions again because they never do. Who wins the Premier League back to back? No one.
FA Cup boy strikes again. Why do I do this to myself? I'll never know.
It's very, very impossible because a lot of teams just find you out, and it's just that, isn't it? A lot of teams just find you out, and there's nothing you can do. And that was going to be Liverpool's season, but with the injuries of Van Dijk, Gomez, and it was Trent Alexander-Arnold for a bit, and I think Mane came out for a bit. It's been hell for Liverpool. It really has, but it's been like Liverpool's main focus, the fact that their injuries have cost them, and yeah, your injuries have cost them, but you could have bought some centre-backs. You could have loaned out some centre-backs. You could have brought some centre-backs back in from your massive loan droughts if you had any. You could have loaned some defenders in. You didn't. It did show arrogance from Klopp and the whole Liverpool team that you thought you could just do a makeshift backline and win the league. That's not how this is going to work. I mean, look at Leeds. We have lost literally all of our defenders at one point, and we were still making it work. We had to bring in some new people. We had some under 23s come in. We were not acting arrogant and being like, okay, we're still going to do just fine. No, we was 15th at one point. We were doing terrible. It's what you do with it. And now we're 10th, and we've still got 2 of our centre-backs out. Well, it's 11th now. Fuck you, Arsenal. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's... You've got to do what you have. You've got to use what you have. And Liverpool haven't. They haven't brought any new centre-backs in. They haven't tried anything new. They haven't tried to switch up their tactics to fit the new regime that they're going to have to put up with. They've been seen out somewhat. Just because you've been seen out doesn't mean you'll lose all of your games. That's not how it works. But you've got to switch it up sometimes. And I think that just showed arrogance in Liverpool. Honestly, do I agree that Liverpool are bad champions? Yeah. They just are. They're terrible champions. I mean... It's been diabolical. I mean, lost to Spurs, that was really bad. Man City, and then Leicester. Oh, it's not been good. It's not been good, boys. It really hasn't. They didn't lose to Spurs, they won 3-1. But yeah, it hasn't been good for Liverpool. When they've played amazingly. West Brom, anyone? Tottenham, anyone? Even 7-0 to Crystal Palace. That was an amazing game, and they're not having that consistency, and now they're starting to slump, and it's a bit like Tottenham. But I think a lot of people are aiming stuff at Liverpool. It's just jealousy. That's just it. A lot of people hating on Liverpool, calling them bad champions. It's jealousy, and especially from Roy Keane, especially because Man United are out of the title race. Let's be honest. I said that we're still in the title race, we're not going to win the league. They're out of the title race now. They can't come back. Their form is coming back from the start of the season. It's coming back again. It's not like last season where they kept going and going. No, they're losing it again now. And you're not going to win the title if you keep slipping. It's just that. And Man City are going to run away winners. It's just clear. And my prediction of Everton is a bit fucking mental now. I just wanted to make a quick video. New video out this next Sunday. I can't wait. It's actually going to include a few skits. It's going to have a lot of this stuff in. I can't wait. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave the biggest like in the world. I am back, so please subscribe for a lot more content like this where I get to use this beautiful mic. And see you guys in a bit. Peace! I need a new outro, I just realised. I could twerk for you. I think anyone bought that one. No, I wouldn't. I don't want that. I don't want no.